All right, moving on in Judo Taiso. In the third action that we see replicated in the old 1951-52 black and white movie, he takes the rearward step and he shuffles. Just like that. I'll do it to the side so you see. He takes a rear step, shuffle, rear step, shuffle. And it's basically parallel to that forward action we did. Remember, if we take the forward action, we put the foot on him, shuffle in, shuffle to the other side, we get that little pop-in body rise out of the mat. Doing it at distance so you see it a little easier. In, shuffle, in. That basically works like we're pushing on the guy. In, shuffle, in. Boom. And we create a different vector. We distort his posture with a different vector of where the feet are working. Doing this in reverse, again from a judo context, I'm taking a back step, letting that front foot shuffle, back step. It tends to pop him into this hole in a forward line. We'll do it on the other side. You see it a little different. Go in, shuffle. I'm sorry. I went forward. We're going to go back, forward, back, right here. Boom. And maybe end on, you see it differently. I'm going to take a back step, shuffle, back step, right here. And again, we're cutting the line in half on that shuffling foot cycle, basically. Back, back. Yeah. Puts him into a square problem or a perpendicular line of off balance. You could contextualize this again very large if we were to hook our arms together like we're going to do a tug of war. And I take that back step, boom, and I pull him. And if you do this, make sure you get a little pressure on your partner so that you actually are pulling weight so that their body's actually responding to it. We're going to pull again, boom. If I pick up the front foot and pull, wow, we get a different line entirely. So and ideally, we work from the wrist, but you could also come out here and just put a couple of fingers together. I recommend not doing it from grips. If you do it from grips, your arm and shoulder tend to get involved, and that starts distorting the line. But just a couple of fingers. We take a little back step, and he absorbs that problem, no problem. A little back step, the pull happens, little back step, other foot. He goes in this different line. Watch it here. Back step, he's fine. Back step, he's fine. Back step, oh, he went over that way. It's the change in vectors, not the change what's happening in the hand. We're not pulling or pushing with the hand to cause it to go in a different line. It's what's happening in the feet. You place your hands on him in close range like we're doing judo. Come back out to elbows like we did before. Say, okay, I'm going to step back, in, back. Look at what that does. Come on out to the wrists, back, in, back. There it is again. Come out to palm to palm. When you do palm to palm, work so that you can do it even from your palms up, so you're just touching. Now, the one proviso I'd suggest is that when you make this kind of contact, you want to lift enough so that you feel some pressure. So it feels like your hands are stuck together, kind of like, I don't know, like you got syrup or honey or something sticky between your hands. You get the sticky hand feeling. The hands are stuck together. Now I can go back and back, because that causes him to be dependent enough to see the effect. If I step back in the slide, nothing happens. Back and back. Good. Try it to me. There you go. So make sure you got the pressure relationship. Good. Now back, cycle. Good. Try it again. Back, cycle, back. There. Good, good, good. Try it slower. Back, cycle, back. Now don't pull with the arms, just with the feet. Back, cycle, back. There you go. Good, good, good. A little bit of practice. You can just touch them lightly, back, cycle, back, and they pop in this little hole right here. Again, in an Aikido context, very useful to cause this little bobble of off balance. Can be done very, very small and pretty subtly, and can be very, very useful that way. So work it from the entire context. The big obvious context, back, shuffle, back. All the way out, and then bring it down tighter and tighter, smaller and smaller, boom, boom. And just observe what difference the different vector of your feet make in terms of the delivery of energy in dealing with his body. Thank you.